Jami Floyd is our legal contributor here at Al Jazeera America. Today's testimony, the showing of that video with him at a gun range and then his testimony, what impact do you think that had on the judge?
I don't think that this cross-examination was terribly effective. I should say that this has been the most emotionally impactful testimony I have ever seen. Del, I have covered every celebrity trial that we've seen in this country and some internationally. I've talked to the people who've been in that courtroom. They agree. There's never been anything like it in terms of emotion. But to have the prosecutor suggest that he's not taken responsibility, that's not effective. He's been extremely remorseful on the stand. The question is whether or not he's guilty. He may have done this, he may not have, knowing Riva was in the bathroom. He feels guilty about it now. There's no doubt about that. The question for prosecutors and for the judge are the nitty-gritty facts, the timeline. Did he intend to kill Riva or did he intend to kill someone else? That's what they need to get at. Drilling into his emotional state, unnecessary.
In fact, I want to play you his testimony yesterday during direct examination. This is what he said when he took the stand. Take a listen.
I started screaming and shouting for the burglar or the intruders to get out of my house. I shouted for Riva to get out on the floor. I shouted for her to phone the police. I'd fired 4 shots at the door. My ears were ringing. I couldn't hear anything. I think it was at that point, my lady, that it first dawned upon me that it could be Riva that was in the bathroom or in the toilet.
So you say this is an issue about whether the judge sees him as being sincere or guilty?
Well, in a case like this, it's all about the state of mind of the defense. A lot of people, you and I the other day, in fact, compared this to the Simpson case, and it is, the O.J. Simpson case, and it is in many ways like that case. But I suggest that this is much more like the Zimmerman case, the Trayvon Martin Zimmerman case. And why is that? Well, because this is a self-defense case. And in a self-defense case, there's really only one thing that matters: the state of mind of the shooter. That's all that matters. All of the rest of it is circumstantial. The judge has to decide what was Oscar Pistorius thinking at the moment he pulled the trigger.
So what do they need to do next in order to prove that?
The prosecutor?
Yes.
Well, really, it's very, very difficult to prove what anyone was thinking. The only person who knows that is Oscar Pistorius. So it's a question of credibility. Who does the judge believe? Oscar Pistorius or prosecutors? And prosecutors can never prove what someone was thinking. So far, he's been very credible on that witness stand. And so all that prosecutors can do is drill down on the facts. And so far, they've been drilling down on the emotion, the very wrong strategy.
So far, based on what you've heard, does Oscar Pistorius walk?
Well, you know, that's really about the judge. And this is where their system, you asked me the other day about this, their system is very different from our system. This is a judge, not a jury. She can remove herself somewhat from the emotion and look at the facts. That's why prosecutors need to focus on the facts.
Jami Floyd, our legal contributor here at Al Jazeera America. Jami, as always, thank you very much.